Is this thing on?
Hello? It is I, Dexter.
Hey, it's Ben.
Hello here.
Hello, it's us!
Message from Father.
Prepare for launch. Three,
Urgent communication.
2,
Sorry to
1.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 6 of the Incoming Transmission Podcast. We got a whole slew of good picks and devblogs for you today. And we're joined by a fairly familiar cast. We got Stevie B, Turkey B, Turkey Basin.
Yay.
What is Thanksgiving?
I didn't think of anything funny. I'm gonna go hide in my corner now.
Ray's here.
Hey.
Maury's here.
Hi.
Gangster Kid's chilling. He's so chill, he's just not even, he can't even speak.
It's me.
His internet is
Batty Blood.
His
Batty
internet's
Bloodsucker.
dead.
You know, on a mission.
And then JT is here. He was the one who just joined for the sound effects.
Yo,
And
you have a
Wait.
flawless intro.
there's a new person here.
Newcomer.
Never before seen. Never gone out in public before.
What?
Will Tilt.
Never goes outside.
Oh my god, it's Wilt.
He's
Tilt.
here.
Hey, look,
This is
it's
the
my
official
boss.
crossover episode with D&D.
It's Boss Man
He's
Boss.
not. He's not asleep at,
Dorgan is in
at
here.
this
I made
time
it.
of the day for some reason.
Will Tilt's here with a super.
I woke up earlier, we're good.
If only Dorgan was here, it'd be.
Fall is back!
Fusion Fall is back.
So we got a lot of stuff to cover. We got pick of the days going all the way back till like August, I think.
September
That's a
8th.
lot.
September 8th. Close
August?
enough.
Uh-oh.
We got some good
Wow.
ones. We got some memes. We got some. Oh, it's gonna be great. We got a new Halloween. If you can't tell,
We
it's a
got
Halloween
Electro
themed.
Tangler.
Halloween themed episode. We talked
That
about
was November 3rd.
That's
the
why
new
my
Halloween
pictures.
devlogs on November 3rd, of course. So
I'm gonna have to leave halfway through, so if I stop talking, that's why.
yeah, we'll put a gravestone
We'll live.
where
We'll
you
live.
on the thing.
Perfect. Are you sure you can edit that one?
No. So our
Okay.
first pick is this pick here. Whoa, mama. It
Oh,
says.
really?
Whoa, mom.
I do not remember this one.
This is so old.
It says, "Whoa, mama. The sandcastle's seen better days. It looks like a few of the sand sculptures survived at least." And it's Johnny Bravo with Terrafuser tassels.
Yep, this is one of the ones I missed when I just forgot the pick of the days.
So what
I'm
you guys
pretty
think about
sure
this
we've
one?
done this one.
Have we? No, we have not. We've absolutely
I'm
not.
pretty sure
I
we-
looked
I've
at
never-
the video.
I've never even seen this one.
I
I
looked
remember-
at the video, and it's not there.
Okay.
What do you think?
Oh,
of
never mind. I'm getting another pick of the day.
What do you
for me.
think of this picture?
I like the fusion
Nice.
matter waterfall or the
Speak
fusion.
or you won't get
fall.
paid.
If,
I like the fusion matter
Oh,
stank
okay.
on the armpits there.
Oh, yes.
oh yeah, that's great.
This fusion matter body odor.
It's a good D10.
D.O.
I wonder if Johnny Bravo's the only sand statue.
Well, Devin,
I hope
if
not.
you have basic English skills, right? It says it looks like a few of the sand sculptures survived at least.
Oh.
Also,
Oh.
the fact that you said that
Hey.
means there's more.
No.
But wait, there's more.
What other kind of sand sculptures could there be?
Little Susie.
Who?
Well, Susie, alright.
Who?
Who?
The one from
You know?
Johnny Bravo.
Yeah,
Short
I'm aware, Devin.
Oh. Joke, ma'am. I see.
It's one of them jokes, you know.
Where's the leak?
Hey,
Humor joke.
okay, I'm deleting that one. Get that out of here.
No!
We're not there yet.
Get out of here,
We're
Ray.
not there yet.
For those watching at home, Ray just posted the next pick yet.
So since
Or
we've
the
never
next-
actually like talked about where
Oh, we're
this
gonna
pick
play that
is,
game?
this is the Sandcastle Infected Zone.
Mm-hmm.
As if that wasn't obvious.
I had no idea.
It's a new area
It's
called the
super
Sandcastle
cool.
Infected Zone.
I don't want to say what area it's in, but
Is it in Shady Shoals? Where it's the SpongeBob place?
Shady Shoals. You're sure.
Sure.
So you can see there is some there's some really cool stuff you can't see in this picture with the infected zone, right? There are surfboards that are platforms, right?
That's my favorite part.
And they hover over the fusion matter lake thing, and then at a certain point they like tip over and fall in, and you'll die if you're on them.
Oh, that's pleasant.
So you gotta be careful, and not
Be
diddle
careful.
daddle. You can't diddle daddle.
Diddle daddle.
You can't
No
diddle
diddling.
daddle. Hashtag diddle daddle. Let's go next pick.
Wait, first I want to comment on the fusion matter
That was a flawless transition.
and how it looks much better bright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's glowing,
That was-
not like a dark green moss.
that was Devin, I think, who did that.
That was Dogon.
That was Dogon who did that. You could have taken credit. He's not here.
Dogon's been pushing for fusion matter semblance, so that's one of the things we've been working on.
And we fixed it.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Finally.
Super cool.
For most of the Terrafusers, at least. Still got a few more.
Will never be done.
There's a lot of Terrafusers there. I'm surprised the sand isn't green.
Gross.
Oh, it is.
I've noticed a lot
Disgusting.
more terrafusers everywhere.
Because
Oh,
it's gross.
They all look so cool. I love how you design the Terrafusers. They
It's a football playing king.
Shoutouts to Vert.
This is completely
help.
unrelated, but the URL for this, or the file name for this picture I'm about to send, looks like CSI Miami.
It does.
Hey, yeah. Nice.
So our next pick
CSL
says,
AM.
the freight yard in Orchid Bay is a labyrinth of shipping containers. Even we've got lost in here a few times, which is true. That person may or may not have been myself.
Prizzy, you can't get lost, man.
So remember in Orchid Bay, right? There was the shipping yard that was kind of near the wharf, and it sucked.
Yeah, it was like a maze, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it was
because
literally
there
a
was no-
horseshoe.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird.
Well, this is that we took some steroids, right? We just
we
injected
did,
it.
not the game.
We injected it into that area, and then this is what
Are
happened.
you sure that is farm appropriate? And
Are you sure?
Probably.
Disclaimer: we at Fusion Fall Universe absolutely condone the use of drugs.
Yeah,
and
don't
steroids.
do that.
Don't do that. All
Unless
right.
medically prescribed.
That we're editing.
So I wonder, right? There's a space in this picture that looks awfully suspicious.
Right.
Like someone could go down.
Oh yeah, upper right corner.
Upper right corner. What?
Someone could go
What the heck
down.
is
No.
the water over there?
No. Oh,
You,
that's
like,
because
broke
the
the
scene
water.
is loaded in. So that's the void, the empty void.
Oh, okay.
No, that's the lighthouse.
Is that the lighthouse? I can't.
That's
Oh,
the
it's the
lighthouse
from
light.
lighthouse. Yeah.
That's
Come on,
a very
guys.
bright light.
No, it's not the upper right hand corner.
Look at that old Terrafuser in the back.
Is it by the
It's the
lighthouse?
giant
Are those
football
steps over there?
stadium.
What?
I don't get it. What's down?
Neither do I.
Something could go down here.
The
Actually,
crane.
down is terrible. That's a bad. I don't want to make that a pun. Because it's not a pun.
Can something
Something
happen? Hey ho, Scares here with the double upload through.
Where,
I said
where
it-
are we right now?
Where's the entrance, Prizzy? Where do you think?
The entrance. Oh, the entrance to the shipping yard.
Yeah.
I mean, I know where it is.
Yeah, where do you think it is?
Well,
Yeah, where do you think it is, Prizzy?
I mean, let's deduce it, right?
okay. Let's do
Seduce it?
some game theory.
So, I mean,
Map pat?
first of all, this isn't a maze in, like, lore. It's a shipping yard,
It's just a shipping yard.
right? So, boats are gonna come in and pick up the freight, So-
yeah.
right? So it's probably connected, like, near the docks. It's safer at the docks.
But how do the workers, right, get in?
That's a good question. Maybe there's a gate or something.
And how do they get
They
the heavy
don't.
equipment and stuff in?
I don't know.
They get lost in the maze and starve.
We should really move on.
Yeah. So our next picture. Thank you, Devin, for
Hey.
keeping it real while I was on the phone.
It was all me.
Our next picture here, right?
No,
says-
what? My internet!
Get wrecked. Our next
I-
picture
I-
says the Dex Lab staff and the Dex box just finished setting up some new holographic banners in the main hall. Neat. So this is
Oh, yeah.
the interior of Dex
Neato.
Labs. I wonder if you
Dex
can go here.
You can't.
Something tells me you can.
I don't think I
We
don't
wouldn't
fact
make
that
it
you
if
would
you.
say
Dex
that
Labs? I don't think it's gonna be in the game. Dexter's getting cut out.
Yeah. Dexter's one of the Academy nanos that's getting cut out.
Yeah. Dexter was the first character you see in the academy. He's like, "Hello, my name is Dexter. Would you like a mission?"
So
Oh man.
these holograms. Devin, you want to run us through how you made these holograms?
I didn't make these, but I can run you through how Dogon made them.
God, for you take the credit, man. I'm throwing you a bone here.
Dogon does everything.
Dogon doesn't do everything. I'm management. Okay, so on the left, on the left in the back there, you see the dodgeball set, and as many people have pointed out, all these use like concept art. That's a dodgeball set. That's a little plane, and these animate, and they look really cool. And like that'll slide in and be like, and there's like some text information. And it's the same with like those boy and girl sets. They like slide back and forth, like, hey, look at these. And then some people noticed on the far right, there's a Diva Dynamite concept art thing. Super secret. It's really cool, and it shows like her transforming into Dee Dee and back and forth. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
The main focus one that's like in the center of the screen looks kind of wavy.
Yeah,
Around in the game.
they have like those like wiggly lines, like pulse and like moves, so it kind of looks like it's wavy. It's pretty cool.
I kind of like how in the background there's Player Boy 1, or whatever his name was.
His name is Player 1.
Yeah, Player 1, the girl's like Player 2.
Mhm.
And like there's some type of, is that like the grenade, like next to him?
That is.
The apple grenade.
Yeah.
It's a good eye.
No, it's a picture of Devin.
The Steve Jobs.
Picture me.
grenade.
The bunny
Yeah.
name.
Rest in peace. I'm very eager
Alright.
to get to our next picture
Oh,
because we got some spicy, fresh memes to cook up.
great.
Oh
This
my
picture
god.
says,
Aw.
school faculty trying to be hip with the kids is the worst, and it's no different here at Pokyok's Junior High. I can relate.
Stop. Calm, keep cool,
Did
whatever.
you know
So for those
Fusion
people,
Fall was released in 2009?
so for
This
those
is the
people either
2009
not in
game.
America or not in high school, right? Teachers like to make these things called memes, and they all suck.
Excuse me, really, this is
See, my
junior
teachers
high.
never tried.
This is
My
ju-
teachers-
Listen,
Last
Okay,
football
so-
game, my band teacher, the band teacher dabbed.
oh god, stop, please.
My history teacher said, "Boy," and put his like hand up and everything.
Okay, I went to a high school where my teacher was paid to beta test games. Like, he played Fallout 4 like a year before it was even finished.
Your teachers are cool.
Yeah, and like they didn't care about modern trends because
My
they were cool
bio
enough to
teacher
not
dabbed
care.
and looked the wrong way when he dabbed.
Listen,
So his
you
hand
don't know
went
how
with,
often.
his hand went with
You
the
don't-
arm, not against
Okay, so
the arm.
you know when you dab, right?
Oh yeah, I'm familiar
And
with the dab.
and you put your head in your arm, right?
Yeah, so he like went out.
He said put the arm the hand on his like chest, and he looked at the hand going like way out, like he's sticking out.
I'm doing it right now. I'll put a picture of someone doing it.
Here, I'll make a picture right now in Photoshop, and you can put it on the
So I think we've kind of lost the point here, right?
What other posters do you think will be hanging around Pokey Oaks?
Thank you, Devin.
It's that boy.
No.
Get out. More, they're all memes.
So, is Good Vibes the principal?
I think
Yeah.
it's safe to say he's the principal here.
Because he is, well, there's only, as we discussed prior, right? There's only one human school in
Yeah.
the entirety of the
We're
Fusion
human.
Fall world.
Pokey Oaks.
Pokyo Junior High. Well,
There was never Peach Creek.
does Sunny Bridges Auditorium have like the school attached to it? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Then
I
no.
doubt it.
That's like a music exclusive school. It's different.
You have to be talented.
Yeah, you have to be talented and all that good stuff.
Yeah. So unless you're an animal and you go to, yeah, Charles Darwin, you're going to Pokyo. So I'm assuming he's the principal.
Oh yeah.
Mama.
mama, baby.
So if we're done looking at some memes, right? We got
Right.
a whole saga next. A whole saga.
Okay.
Why
Can I
is
just say before we,
I'm gonna put
before
that
we
picture
move
in there.
on from the
Okay, thank you.
So this is
Before-
journal one entry
Okay.
1. Oh, sorry, you gangster kid.
Gangster Kid.
What?
Aw.
No, that wasn't you.
JT!
That wasn't you, was it? That was JT. I'm
What
sorry.
I was gonna
What's happening?
say. No, go ahead.
No,
I don't even care.
it's your time to
I
shine.
don't even care.
The world is watching.
Alright. So I was. Oh, be right back. Mother's.
Okay, so our next picture says journal entry 1. I've arrived here to find the place deserted. The thick fog
Oh,
prevents me
yeah.
from seeing the shoreline.
I'm gonna go now because I have to go to drama club.
Really, I think you spelled thick
Okay.
wrong.
But oh,
He's
he's
gone.
gone.
He's gone. So, this picture is a girl. She's stranded on an island with some thick fog.
Pretty thick, if you ask me.
Yeah.
It would be cool if we could like speculate what this area is, but like in 5 pictures we're gonna know.
I wonder what this is.
So,
I have no idea.
so let's just breeze through these. If you guys have anything you want to point out about the pictures, just let them fly. Holler them out.
Okay.
I like the way that like the bush on that rock doesn't look 2D, like every other bush has ever been.
He's dead.
It's dead. Our second entry, right, says scattered weapons and fallen structures are relics of a battle long forgotten. Some sort of pirate scuffle, perhaps.
I wonder what that scuffle was about.
So you know, some really cool. Like, look at the sword, like sticking, like pretty much hilt deep in the
That's
stone.
impressive.
Like
And the
that's
stone's actually textured for it.
intense.
Yeah.
Is it? I think
No.
that's a
Yeah,
shadow.
like you look down
That's
at
a shadow.
where-
Oh, look, there's another sword up there too.
Real-time lighting.
Real-time lighting.
I
Then.
just go ahead.
Oh no, Devin, go ahead.
Okay, well, I just want to clarify and really put it out there that I worked super hard on the model for whatever this area is,
Oh yeah. it was
and
great.
I just want everyone to know
I wonder what it is.
this is my baby. Oh yeah,
You also worked hard
Well,
on the
besides
other
the
area
oven.
we'll be talking about later.
yeah.
So this journal entry 3 says, in order to chart out the shape of the island, I've decided to scale the infected lighthouse for a higher vantage point. Which means you go in the lighthouse.
There's a zip
Super
line
cool.
there.
There is?
There
No,
is.
that's not a zipline.
There's not.
That's just arrows pointing you.
Is
in the
there a
direction to go.
what?
Weird
It's a
deck
lie.
slabs
How would
incorporated
gravity
arrows.
function if the zipline took you up?
There have been zip lines that took you
It
up.
can happen.
It's called
No,
put
'cause-
a motor in
Because
it.
for the you have like the jet thing.
I thought that was
You have to
just...
put a motor in
Well,
it.
I mean, you used your hands before they added that.
That's
I'm
weird.
pretty sure you use your hands right now.
No, you don't.
In Legacy, when Jason coded it.
Oh yeah, you do. But whatever.
Because it's not
That
done. Anyway, number 4. This one we get it gets it gets
Spicy.
You see that? You see that?
it gets
Oh,
it
yeah.
goes. Journal entry 4.
Whoosh.
According to my observations, the rock formation off the coast of Orchid Bay resembles some sort of squid.
You're a
Or-
squid now.
A
Dude,
kid.
Splatoon is in Fusion Fall Legacy. This is, the battle, the scuffle was between the squids and the.
Okay,
The
so
squids and the kids.
this was
Put
before.
the kids
This
into
was
an ink-
months ago, right? Like back in April, right? We're like, all right, how are we gonna reveal this area? So Dogon's like, I'll do 2 picks of the day. One of them says you're a squid now,
Yeah.
and the other one says you're a kid now. And it's just gonna be, it was gonna be great.
I'm
But we
so
didn't.
for.
Why
wonder,
did
real
you
quick,
not do that?
I wonder what's in that cave there.
I don't know.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Gosh,
What do
I
you
wonder.
think
Probably a
is
fusion
in the
layer.
cave?
Maybe some remnants of that battle that was aforementioned. I don't know. You know,
Maybe just
Maybe-
spitballing,
maybe-
you know?
maybe nothing. Could be.
Maybe it's not even a cave.
Maybe like the secret to getting to like contact extraterrestrial life or something.
Debug land. Yeah.
Yeah, debug land. It's a portal to debug.
Maybe maybe the UFO that flew around. maybe
Do
it'll
we
be
have a
just in there.
special guest?
What?
Bum 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 bum.
Introducing.
Virtual
Whoa.
assistant ready.
Hey guys. What's up?
XBC
He didn't say whelp.
gamer!
Or he didn't do his that one noise he always made.
It.
Yeah, that one.
If you guys don't know what that is, that's from Pokemon Uranium. The new Pokemon Chipmunk makes that sound.
I get it now.
I don't get it. Anyway, XBC's here. XBC,
Hey.
we're talking about this picture right here that says journal entry 5. Let me paste it. Please help me. There we
You got
go.
it.
This is journal entry 5. Other reports claim the rock resembles the shape of a skull. That would explain the name Skull Rock. Whoa! It's
I
called
see.
Skull
Use that,
Rock.
Alpha whale to
Skull
There it
I
is.
Rock.
wonder where Skull Rock is from. Could it
From
possibly have been on the map of the original Fusion Fall, but nothing was there?
I mean, that was total drama. I
I
thought.
don't know, man.
There actually was stuff there, but nothing of substance.
I
Oh,
like how the
You'll never see it.
placement of the character looks like eyes.
Same.
I remember watching a video saying Total Drama Island Fusion Fall confirmation.
Yeah. Thanks.
no.
Thanks, Chrono Square.
It was just them in the deblog land.
Zippy Zoom Shoes trolling.
And then, right, we got this whole new area, Skull Rock, and then we get to see a top-down view to see how far away from the coast
There.
it is.
That proves more my theory.
And it says, Journal Entry 6, Skull Rock can be found north of Bravo Beach. I made my journey on Whoosh, but I heard some guy swam all the way here once.
North of Bravo Beach.
Are we actually gonna have
What?
to swim all the way there?
You can swim all the way there. That's
Just
the
get
point
on
of
a
it.
vehicle and hover.
That's the
See,
point.
Again,
look.
Whoa,
North
whoa,
of Bravo
vehicles?
Beach. North. Think about that.
Let's all think about North of Bravo
In the
Beach.
original game, Skull Rock was if Skull Rock would be turned around to
Right?
match it, like
The
right.
map's upside down.
Are you sure
Our
about
world
that?
is upside
North
down.
Or
is
is the map
upside
just
down.
redone?
You never know.
Okay, the suburbs and the
north,
city
obviously.
is upside down. We flipped our lives.
Calling it right now.
North there.
Are you sure
Calling
about
it
that?
now. Downtown
Yes.
is above
Are
the
you sure?
suburbs.
I'm
sure about
positive that you.
But
flipped
Ray,
the
why would
suburbs and the
downtown be
city.
up?
Because it's uptown.
Wouldn't it be uptown?
Uptown Funk.
Town funk.
So the point
You have
of the
downtown
last
and
picture,
underneath
right,
it.
was to say that yes, you could take Whoosh there, but you could swim. And
Or
who knows
hover.
what you'll find if you start swimming out around there.
Yeah, you might find some
I
evil
like how
sharks.
there's like
You'll
a
find
sunken
water.
ship and like a skeleton.
You'll
Yeah.
find
The
in
most,
water.
The
What?
point.
the most
Are you guys
dedicated of
adding,
Fusion Fall players are gonna go there. The most dedicated. They're gonna
No,
swim.
Are,
I mean,
are
you
you
can
gonna
just
add fusion monsters in the water that swim around?
It'll literally take you like 5 minutes. to
I hope
swim
there's no
there,
fusion
so-
sharks.
Fish
Some
AI.
shots.
Just hit the home button and go.
Fish AI.
Like in Cult of the Ghost.
So,
and Fish
right.
AI.
Watch Fusion Gunther in
You
the water.
see, okay, so one thing we're definitely not gonna be doing, right, is having invisible walls in very, very stupid places.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So if
Yeah.
you can swim to Skull Rock from Orchid Bay, I wonder if you could swim around it and to other areas in the
Swim
water.
past the rock. Just keep going.
Yeah,
Just
what
keep
if you
swimming. Just keep swimming.
Nowhere but up.
Could, wonder if you could do
Hi,
that.
Austin.
Hey
Yeah,
guys.
Austin's here.
What's up, dude?
Professor Tony,
Hey, dude.
Special guest.
We're talking about Skull Rock right now.
That
Okay.
Do
big
you, have,
one.
do you have any thoughts about Skull Rock, Austin?
Oh, I called it from the beginning. Just so everybody knows.
So
I
you know,
did. I
it's him.
provided screenshots and everything.
It's all him.
Okay.
Well done.
Any other general thoughts about Skull Rock as a whole?
Maury.
I like it.
I
It's
know.
very detailed. Especially
There's a lot of
the top of like the big one with the skull. There's lots of fences and like.
There's a lot of hard work to make it look
Yeah.
like both a skull and a squid
And a rock.
Yeah.
and a rock even.
And a
Yep.
That was the hardest part.
I like it.
Definitely a
Nice.
very popular area. Do you guys think, right? When it comes to areas,
I don't.
there are always two big things, or three big things really. NPCs, monsters, and fusions. Do you think Skull Rock will have all of them, none of them, some of them?
I think it will have no.
It will have-
NPCs, a
it will
couple
have monsters.
and I think a fusion layer.
It's not like places didn't have. Well, yeah, they did. I'm structuring my sentence strangely.
Nailed it.
I
I feel like
just watched
Skull
a really
Rock's gonna
horrific
have a
episode of American
secondary.
Horror Story, so my mind is jumbled.
So Ray, I heard you say there's gonna be a fusion layer.
That's what I think.
Who do you think, or why? If you don't want to say who, you say why do you think, or what part of the plot would be like you?
Plot, 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 plot.
I have no idea.
Plot.
I just think there's gonna be one there. and
Yeah,
it's
what
gonna
would
in
be the
that
reason
cave.
for the fusion to be there?
I think it's gonna be in that cave. You know,
Alright.
Just because they want to mess everything
It's
up.
gonna be Sticky Beard.
because they're fusions. Duh. They want to
That's
do
actually a
stuff
pretty good
that-
guess. 'Cause
They
he's a
go there and they're
pirate.
like, hey, look
The
at that.
pirate.
A pirate scuffle.
Like, look,
It's gonna
so-
be
so-
Fusion Sticky Beard. We
Alright,
get
he's
Sticky
gonna-
Beard
What
going now.
happens? He's gonna walk in there and be like, I like this lighthouse. It is my new home, and he goes in the lighthouse and sits there.
I like this.
I live here.
I live here now.
This is my home.
What about fusion?
Because that's how it works.
So
I can guarantee there's gonna be monsters there.
I heard Ray say he did think there aren't gonna be NPCs here. Do you guys agree, or do you guys think
I
there'll be some
agree.
NPCs?
No NPCs.
If there's
But who's
be
gonna
a-
drive Whoosh?
Arr.
It itself.
we
Okay,
have to-
important
I will
NPCs.
drive it.
Are you saying the person who drives Whoosh is not important?
Did
Yo,
we ever even
If
meet
he
the
was
person
gone,
who
you'd
drove
be
gonna
stuck
drive
in the middle of the
itself.
ocean on a
I mean-
steel whale.
Sucks to suck.
Think about that.
We
Maybe you
I'll
should
just hop
come
on
over
my
in the first
hoverboard and
place.
go back.
driver wasn't there.
Is
What's
Whoosh
the-
at Orchid Bay still? Hold on.
Didn't we
Tell me.
mention in the last one that
Yeah,
the driver just isn't there?
Well, you see, right?
They died in a storm.
I was gonna say. If
These
Whoosh was
these are
not in Orchid Bay, I
pictures in
could say he
development.
was stranded there. That's what I would say.
You
but
see,
it
you
is
see,
there,
right?
So
That's all TBA.
TBA.
Next picture.
TBH.
To be announced.
We
To be
got
honest.
some we got completely different picture here.
Soon TM.
It says Dee Dee's organic herb garden lies near the back of her yard. She could
Organic
really use your help
herb
with the
garden.
tech tunnelers.
That's right up my alley.
Pretty dank.
So Dee Dee, she was always mentioned to have this like.
I'm sorry, but Dee
what?
She
Dee
was
Dee-
always mentioned
Dee
to
Dee's-
have an
Dee
organic
can't do this.
She can't.
Why? She just
herb
wants to grow
garden.
some herbs.
She's too irresponsible.
She's got
Yeah.
plants.
Adult.
They're just
She's
growing.
literally an adult.
17 whole
She
years.
owns her own home,
Yeah.
I mean, so does Dexter.
and Dexter
His
makes
parents do.
billions.
Dexter runs a
Trillions, if
company.
not.
He's a
Yeah, but Dexter's a
CEO.
baby.
He's a
Dee Dee's 3 years
CEO.
older. So she was always mentioned, right, to have a herb garden in the or an herb garden, I guess,
Jesus.
in the
She
original.
was always mentioned.
We were just never there.
Just mentioned.
Or we kind
Yeah.
of, she had like some flower beds, but
They
that
had like a
really-
flower pot.
Oh, you wanna go to my herb garden? It's
A
nowhere.
singular flower pot
So we gave her
Like,
some
where
herb
where she
gardens.
grew all her herbs.
I like how there's a little sign for each plant.
I wonder how
pickle
much money
plants.
she
Yeah,
makes.
they're definitely the same. If you guys ever remember like the mayor's pickle garden in the back of City Hall, it's the
He's
same.
growing pickles, however
They're the
that
same.
works.
I wonder if we can go in that little shed and find nothing.
Yeah, you warp
Uh,
in.
Also,
Warp in, then it's really cramped.
Wasn't that originally an
a
outhouse?
distributor.
Not house.
Yeah, that's
It's an
what
electric box.
originally-
It's an, no, that is definitely not an outhouse. The outhouse look different.
I know there's like a bigger outhouse, but there's a smaller outhouse too. So.
Exactly. Confirmed.
And at least the plants are actually getting water.
So our next picture,
They're not
right?
just dying.
I'm feeling you guys are pretty excited for the next picture.
What is the next picture? Let's see here.
It says
Oh heck
they
yeah!
may not look like it, but the streets have
Y'all have
always
a lot
been
of
one of the
time on your
toughest
hands.
challenges while working on the game. That is not an understatement. Streets or roads in general are, they suck.
Thanks,
Roads
Dogon.
suck.
New to FFL, curved roads.
Yay!
So thanks to Dogon slaving
Special
away,
shoutouts.
we now have like actual good roads.
Hold up. Special shoutouts to Tech the Noob for
Yep, for
purchasing out of pocket this plugin for Unity
Ooh.
that allows us to create these curved roads. And shoutouts to Dogon for learning how to use the horrendous UI and tool.
I will put a
and
picture.
figure it all
Right?
out.
I'll put a picture right. Let me send. I sent it to Dogon. This is my attempt
Tech.
at making roads I was using the
Oh
tool.
boy.
Using the tool.
Also, shout out to me for existing.
Yeah, just us for existing.
Thanks.
Here you go. This is my attempt at making a road. Oh, I just sent it to Dogon again.
You sure did.
I'm just gonna delete that. There you go.
Hey,
Oh my god!
look at that.
It's better than the final product.
I meant to send it to the podcast.
It's not as easy as it
my
looks, is what's important here.
Good job, Prizzy.
XPC 6 minutes.
No, you should be saying good job,
At least you
Dogon.
tried.
Why would you
because,
replace greatness like that?
Wait, what'd you say, Ray?
Modern art.
I heard
Alright.
6 minutes.
Yeah, 6 minutes, 22 seconds.
What does that mean?
Damn, maybe that's how you know.
time
I
until
don't-
it's time to get rowdy, am I right?
Yeah, you said it.
So our next
Oh, yeah.
picture says the Electro Tangler is a supercharged shock tangler. This guy's got 3 times the voltage, 3 times the size, and even an extra pair of eyes.
Boss battle!
He's got 2 extra pairs of eyes.
So there was an Electro Tangler. What's it called, the Electro Tangler? In the
Pete
original?
Mojo.
There wasn't one in the
Another
original.
pick I never
Well,
saw.
what was the shock tangler boss called?
There wasn't one.
There definitely was.
Oh, you mean
I'm pretty sure it was called the Electric
the one they didn't use was called the Electro Tank,
Oh yeah.
but they didn't use it.
What's the
That's
one we
what's
have
out
in
there.
retro, like spawning behind the?
Electro Tank, he's just really big.
Oh, so he's never used, but he's in retro now.
Yeah.
So he's
And
in
a
retro
boss.
now.
Hey,
Ray.
you guys are confirmed.
Whee!
What'd I do?
Throw him in
The
one.
focal point of this picture is obviously Mojo Jojo.
Yeah.
Yes, because
You're
that
right.
matters.
He does. Excuse me. Do you want to fight? I will fight you over anything type of
No
robot.
fighting.
Dang.
Mr. Prank.
So
Look at
I
those.
like how there's like meteors falling from the sky.
Yeah, yeah,
That can be
turf
like a
eagles.
recurrent
they
thing.
look really nice. In game,
Is that
like,
like-
they travel down and it's nice in the skybox.
Do they kill you?
Shooting
no,
star.
because they're
You
nowhere.
were struck by them.
They're not near
They
you.
fall.
They fall in the ocean.
One thing I really like about Legacies is that things like the littlest things you add in is great. It's
Great.
amazing.
Gangster Kid, what is it?
Gangster kid.
That's a dead meme.
That's so successful, yeah.
Can that be the new meme?
Okay.
Where's TJ?
So I guess the next picture is this one. Looks like no
Hey.
more PE for a while, although
Rocket
I'll bet
League.
the members of the
Rocket
secret
League and FIFA.
Snake Club don't mind.
The Secret Snake Club.
It's DLC for Rocket League. Look, it's Fusion.
So everyone knows FFL does not stand for Fusion Fall Legacy. It stands for Fusion Fall League. New Rocket
Yeah.
League
Of
game.
Legends?
Of Legends? What a horrible game.
Devin likes to play League of Legends. Devin, what do you play? Tell the people.
Why don't you
Oh yeah,
love
I main
yourself?
Master Yi, bot lane, jungle.
You can main caring for yourself and loving for yourself.
Oh my gosh.
I uninstalled that game.
So this is, if you couldn't
I
know,
make
this
good life decisions.
is a picture of the Pokeox Junior High basketball court. It was in the
nice.
original, but
No, it wasn't.
was not important. And this really isn't that important, but it looks nice.
Yeah, it's cool. Those are also a Legacy exclusive basketball court holographic lines.
Wait, didn't you make those, or Dogo make those again?
Why
those-
is everything in this world holographic?
Shut up.
Because it's
'Cause
the
Dexter
future.
Dexter took over everything.
Well, if the world's in the future, then what makes the future then?
Yeah,
Think about it.
The future.
the green everywhere.
Everywhere's the future if you want to get like hypothetical. Every time.
Everything's chrome in the future.
Like 2 seconds from now is the future. It's
The
crazy.
people watching this video right now are in the future from us right now.
That's
Oh
crazy.
yeah.
We're in the
Time
past.
travelers.
What?
Huge.
Hello, future.
You know
Anyways,
what?
back to the future.
You know what I like to do when I'm feeling overwhelmed?
What?
I like to go to the park. And this picture
I like to cry.
says before Fuse invaded, an intense
Wow.
battle took
Just
place
like
here.
transition. What an amazing transition.
The city has
Ten out
since
of 10.
classified ducks as a weapon and removed the boat rentals, which is a reference to an episode that no one got.
Yeah.
Guys, it's Prizzy.
It's not
Regular
me.
show.
That's not even...
It's always you, Prizzy.
Always you.
So,
Didn't people think it was you with the Belladonna
Yeah.
selfie too?
Yeah.
That was
That was
dumb. It didn't
not
even
him.
look like you.
No, this one has the hair and all. That's
they
why.
both had the hair, but it's just... It's a hair.
This one also has a shirt.
This is,
Oh, yeah.
So, alright, the episode in question is that one where Dexter's dab and Mandark's dab having a little fight
Dab.
in the
What was his name? Windbear?
Windbear, yeah. And they used some ducks as weapons, and boat rentals got out of hand. Also, so
It was a great one.
I'm gonna bring up this. Oh, Gangster's gonna say something.
Fun fact.
Better be good, or you're fired.
Fun fact.
Suspense is killing me.
Fun facts by Gangster Kid.
Is it fun fact this is a dead meme?
Okay.
Let's not say what he just said.
You can't say that.
It's
So
kids.
I'm gonna pull up an old reference, right? You see in the DD pick, right? Where the DD's herb garden. I can't say that.
Herb.
Like there's like a hole in the ground right next
Her
to the
herb
herbs.
garden.
You see the hole in the ground? That's also a
Yes.
reference to a Dexter episode. I wonder who was in that hole. That is.
It
a
was
meme.
me, guys. I'm sorry.
It's a meme now.
To me.
I'm gonna go grab some audio real quick. Let's see if you know what hole this is.
Feed me!
Yes! I didn't even play audio!
Feed me!
That's the hole right there in the pic. I'm pretty sure.
I just don't know what happened. Okay.
So yeah, here's a park.
Oh, I found the hole.
This park
On
is
the
a very
right.
nice
I never
park.
noticed that.
It's across the street from Dexter's house, as it is. And it's cool.
Ooh,
It's
I
great.
burped. I apologize.
Very nice and scenic. Oh,
No,
Devin's gone.
Devin!
Devin's gone. Oh no.
No!
Oh no,
He went to
Devin!
bed.
Oh man.
Alright.
Dad.
So I'm gonna next up, right? I'm gonna put these two pictures at the same time. The quote from that one SpongeBob movie is not relevant at all, but these pictures are showing a difference between the past and the future. Just to show you like how much.
I apologize. What was the quote from the SpongeBob movie?
It was not the SpongeBob movie. I think it's like the live action one. The newest one.
Never mind then. I don't care.
Hey, Devin's back.
Devin's back.
Devin's
Dad's
back.
back.
Please,
Devin,
you're muted.
Devin, you're muted.
Devin, come back.
unmute yourself.
Anyway, right. So you can see a very, very radical change in between the past and the future.
No, it's pretty much the same.
I mean, the house is kind of
Just a little
the house is kind of
chaotic.
boarded up. Everything has like shields, and there's a pipe
You know
in the
what
background.
changed? Someone lives there now. There's a car in the driveway in the future.
Yeah, I know. It just a little lived in. Don't worry.
Devin left again.
Yeah, 'cause he's dead.
Well, guess we need another
But
lead.
Hey, Devin.
Oh hey,
Hey,
That's all
Devin.
it
Make
took.
up your mind.
Devin, we're
Hey.
talking about the difference between the past and the future.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, right? That's what I was thinking about just now.
it's amazing.
Sorry, my Discord just like shut off.
All
Rocket
the
League and Fusion
No
Fall.
excuses.
all of
I
the like the houses and stuff, they're all boarded up and like they have like contraptions. It's
I like
crazy.
the pipes.
The pipes are my favorite part.
Oh, don't point out the pipes. Oh
I
god.
need to know the pipes.
The pipes are calling.
The pipes.
The
The
pipes.
pipes are coming.
Maybe.
pipes
Wait a
are-
minute. Maybe it's that thingy.
Oh, Danny boy.
They really help
Danny.
differentiate like
You know the thingies that were mentioned? Those like
Yeah, the thingies, dude.
Yes, the thingies.
the
You
tubes
know
or whatever.
the
there.
thingies,
The thingies
right.
up over there.
not those thingies.
I mean, it's great
No,
all
the
around.
thingies.
The Dexter tubes or whatever they're called.
nah, you don't want to ride
Dexter
those.
tubes.
Is it like in Futurama?
Yeah, I wouldn't ride those tubes actually.
Like in the
Very
beginning,
dangerous.
where they're all flying through the tubes in the future.
I mean, I think they're just
Dun,
broken ones,
dun,
but like,
dun, dun, dun.
I just thought of that now. And it was actually, I think that's a cool idea I just had.
So the one thing Dogon wanted to do, right, is he hated the fact that in the normal Fusion Fall, you went to like 5 or so areas, right,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just went to them
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
and it was the exact same
Mhm.
thing. So he's the pipes and like the border houses and everything. It's supposed to make them feel like different areas.
The whole future feels entirely different from the past, so it doesn't feel like you're doing the same thing twice.
I like that.
Neato.
Interesting.
Neat feats.
But what if we want to do the same?
It's also
Well,
streamlined.
then that is
Go play
bad.
retro,
Then
then.
you
You're
just
right.
make another character.
Yeah.
Mm.
So next, right, we got this whole saga
Yeah.
that leads up to another new area reveal. So we're
Yeah.
gonna start off with this one, right? And I'll just put them. I'm gonna put them all in right now. I'm gonna paste all the pictures in the group.
Let's
Nice.
get cooking in that oven.
No,
What?
these are the
I'm gonna
ones
make
that Kira was
cookies.
losing it over.
Uh-huh.
I cannot tell you how
We've been waiting for the oven for way too long.
inadorable.
So for those
You mean
not
the
familiar,
pathway?
No, the pathway, right?
So for those not familiar, right, we
Fuck.
called
Pathway.
internally. We called the area at the end of this saga case the oven
Name
because
the
it has
pathway?
nothing to do with ovens, and we wanted to be able to talk about it.
It was the exact opposite of an oven.
So the first pic says.
It's a woman.
These 7 pictures are all a conversation between Boomer and Jackie Combs while they're in the zoo.
No, it's Rigby and Mordecai, obviously.
So
Do your boomer voice.
You know what?
I can't. Oh,
Ray?
my gangster voice for
It's
Boomer.
Boomer.
I tried to voice Boomer once and it didn't go well because we
It's
made the voice
Boomer.
up.
Hello, it's Boomer. You want a mission?
So
You want this smoke?
Jackie says, "I get
Boomer,
that
you
you
want
want
a
to
mission?"
impress your girlfriend or whatever, but we have to get here so early. I didn't even, even get to eat breakfast, and they're in the zoo,
I ship it.
right, chilling over some exhibits
I don't like that he's his girlfriend.
because he doesn't know better."
Power.
No,
I don't like
do you
that
know
you're
how I
so
feel about all this?
He loves Power.
These are my children. Quite
You gotta let your daughters grow up.
Well, then you're gonna
someday.
love the next picture because Boomer says she's not my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Looks like we need to stay focused. So far, only
Dang,
lead
not
has
my
been that gross
boyfriend.
chalkboard
Chowder,
covered in
20,
fusion matter.
whatever.
Whoa! It's a plot from the original game.
Not my boyfriend.
If you don't remember,
Dead.
right, from the original game,
Shut up.
Fusion Eduardo like wrote a clue on a chalkboard for some reason, and then you got the chalkboard, and then you found him.
It's weird.
And his fusion layer was like 20 steps away from like civilization.
Interesting.
Genius.
Oh my god, is that the one you had to lead Eduardo through it?
Yeah, no, maybe. I don't
That
know.
was so dumb.
No, that was a future.
There was like 4 that you had to lead them through, so.
I didn't like it.
I remember Eduardo being the worst.
The worst.
Bro needs
An
to-
alien.
Grow up.
So Jackie, or I guess Boomer, finds some weird tracks up ahead. And says, Jackie, I see some weird red prints up ahead. They look recent. Finally, a lead. Bubble's gonna be so happy. And Jackie does not care at all.
Whatever.
It's a.
You
It's,
mean the sandwiches?
it's Perry's. Perry's Infusion Fall, guys.
So you see a little area, right? In the up above the trees, you see a little building.
The oven.
And that is the.
That wasn't my idea. That was
Time to get cooking.
Codename oven.
Yeah, but
And then
whose
the
idea
next
was that to stick the oven up out of a?
What?
Whose idea was it to show the oven from the park? The zoo.
Dogon's. He takes the pictures.
So our next 3 pictures, right, are all. Well, these aren't made by Dogan. These are all drawn by Bert. The next 3.
Yeah, I made these.
So, Jackie says, who made these tracks? One of the zoo animals? And then Boomer's like, you mean like a duck or a platypus? Which obviously
From this point
confirms-
onward,
Edward.
it confirms
Foreshadowing
both-
to-
no, it
to
confirms
Edward.
Perry the platypus and Ghost Duck.
from this point onward, every time we brought up the topic of these pictures, Kira from the CT blew
She
up.
screams.
She blew up.
Every time.
She ate it up.
She
She made a
squeals
video
like a little
about
girl
it,
in a candy
and I wanted to
Like an
count as
hour-long
many times as she said cute or adorable or any other variations of that word. It was great.
Boomer is thinking.
So, the person who ends up actually leading these footprints is a blowfish.
Person.
Mother of
chilling
all
in the zoo.
blowfish.
Yeah, they're people. They're just chilling in the zoo. He's having a good time. Just sitting there.
Walking around.
Why would a blowfish be in the zoo?
It's weird.
Wandering around outside of an exhibit, so he's clearly not supposed to be like in the zoo.
Maybe he's with Darwin at the aquarium because they're both orange and they're both fish.
But they
Spreading.
it actually belongs on Monster Island.
I know.
If you've ever seen the show.
I know.
It's the
uh,
purpose.
So Blowfish walks up to Darwin. Darwin's like, I'm an orange fish.
You're
You're
an
an orange fish.
Let's hang out.
Let's be
Let's hang out.
friends.
And then they're best friends, even though Darwin's not in this picture.
Darwin's not.
So then the next picture is pretty much the same thing. And then they say, what will we do with the fish? And
Hmm.
there's a big
Take it to
building.
the aquarium.
Dramatic foreshadowing.
You take
So-
it to a path.
And then hold on, I just want to point out that the last pick is an in-game pick because Vert didn't want to draw that. Just saying.
Also keep Jackie in the little corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, the aquarium is a thing.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's my
Half-
favorite area.
Way.
It's mine too.
I say that
I'm
about
gonna
every
call the
area,
oven.
but that's honestly my favorite.
This is another one of Devin's babies.
Oh yeah, it was a huge effort from a lot of us actually.
Oh
I
yeah.
saw the beginning, but I didn't.
Same.
It was a huge effort from a lot of us, but I will be taking the credit.
But I took all the credit.
Hey, speaking of which, Devin, how's that treehouse?
Next picture. Moving on.
Next picture.
All right.
Yeah,
But actually, do you guys have anything you want to say about the aquarium
From a distance.
from a distance?
It's absurdly huge.
It's
I
Excuse
I
me,
enjoy
what aquarium?
that.
What do you mean, zoo?
Oven.
It's
Oh
gigantic.
my god.
I enjoy that the blowfish is being repurposed from that stupid Mother's Day event that nobody cared about or participated in.
Right.
I didn't even know that was
Clone
a thing.
Luke would disagree with you.
Is that an octopus?
I mean, I got everything from it, but that's
Hey.
because.
I see an
Powerpuff
octopus
Girls.
way up there. A purple octopus.
Do you mean like
That's a
Octi?
squid. I'm pretty sure it's a squid.
It's a squid or an octopus. It's one of those. Maybe the.
You know who else is a
They're two different things.
Who cares?
It's a kid. It's a
Squidward
it's a
is in
squid,
fact-
but it's also a
Squidward
kid.
is in fact not a squid, but an octopus.
Frizzy, can I divert your attention to the dev talk real quick? Just real quick.
Sure.
I just want to get your reaction.
leaks? You heard it here first,
There's a
folks.
leak in the
Oh
boat.
no.
There's a leak in the aquarium.
Do you see
You know who
that?
should,
Oh
you know
no.
who should be at the aquarium?
There's a
You know
snake
who,
in
you
my
know who should be at the aquarium? Bubble Buddy.
He made me experience high tide.
Oh! Yikes.
Exactly.
We're almost done.
Let's get through this.
Because he's like, I want to die. Let's just finish.
Hey, look, there's 2 more.
There's 2 more, right? So it says, Fusion Grim was spotted in the woods near the haunted mines. If you're heading off that way, be careful.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
This
Everyone
was-
has a gun in this world.
This one coincided with the devblog with a lot later, but
I like how his pinky and his robe are just kind of like glitching through the
Excuse me,
side.
well, you see, if you went up to a fusion, you can actually put your hand through them. They're just holograms.
Yeah.
They're not real. The scythe is clearly real,
Yeah,
but the rest of them
yeah,
is.
holograms will pick up stuff, you know, and wear clothing.
do you
And if
guys
you
like
So,
that, do you guys like that purple fog in the background?
You mean the,
Totally
the player
intentional.
cloud or whatever it is?
It was intentional and it's meant to be there.
Skybox, that's what it is.
Meant to be
I have an unpopular opinion. I don't like the mouth.
Wow.
I don't like
Too
that
bad
they
for
have
you.
mouths.
I'm triggered.
We don't like you.
Only,
Oh,
only some of them.
Okay, got me there.
I just say, I love the reaction of when this went up. Devin just couldn't stop laughing because it was just a skybox for the fuck.
Exposed. Dev's exposed.
It looks good, that's all that matters. And our final pick of the day. Austin, since you're a fan of this one, would you like to do the honors?
Sure, let me just... Hold on, you can read the thing.
Okay, it says, while Disney World has never exactly had the most high budget theme... while Disney World was never exactly the most high budget theme park, the thrills were off the rails. Of course, we mean that literally.
Okay,
So,
it sounds
nobody
like
got
it's
my
like Walt
reference
Disney
when
World.
I made this thread. And I'm really sad
Don't
actually,
worry,
because
we got
none
it.
of you have ever played video games. Thrillville Off the Rails, best video game ever. I literally got the reference from the caption.
Oh, such a fun game. It made like half the CT cry when people didn't understand.
I mean,
I didn't get it.
You say people don't die in Fusion Fall?
I mean, Grim kind of doesn't let them.
Yeah, they get knocked out.
Got knocked out. They're all good. They had a concussion.
Fine.
Just a minor concussion.
Just a minor concussion. They're okay. The ground broke their fall.
Yeah, so this is what?
Fall damage?
The first
So,
round. Is this the first round look at Disney World?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Kira pointed out that the house in the theme park is the same one seen in Future Tech Square.
Shoutouts.
Repurposing.
I never saw that.
Oh yeah, I see that.
I think you mean Tech Square they didn't use for some reason.
Oh, I
Yeah,
apologize for
Fusion
not
Or was it Albedo's
specifying.
lair?
I'm going through the thread just looking to see if I can point anything out, but it's mostly just people being like, I don't get the reference.
Yeah, what's Disneyville? I don't know. The Disney Worlds, jeez.
I kind of like how the roller coaster seems to like actually go through the entire park. It's not shoved in
said
one
Disney-
corner.
I don't. Lord
really
said
cool.
he doesn't get the Disneyville reference.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh
I like,
my goodness.
in
He's
particular,
from
the
Australia. He doesn't understand.
I like the crashed
Yeah,
bit.
the crash one out front. I like that.
It's a cool detail that really resonates
That
with me.
reminds me of something, but I can't remember what it is.
I like how there's actually a ticket stand to get into the park. You can't just like walk in anymore.
So you used to be able to just go and be like, hey,
Yeah, hey, let's go to the park. No payment, no big deal. Non-profit.
Oh wait, I just noticed this isn't even in Disney World. This is right outside of Disney World.
What?
Yeah.
Well, Ray, are you okay?
No, it said area like right outside.
Right. It's
City Point.
I never looked at it that much. I looked at the picture and went, wow, that's
Disney
cool.
World is
And
the
then
infected zone. It's not an actual area.
Let's move on.
nobody even
That's
got
all
what I
we
said.
had for
Nobody even
picks
got
of
what I
the
just
day.
said.
But-
That's calling my phone.
It's me.
Sorry.
Listen.
I'm waiting.
I thought this was in like Disney World. So I actually looked at it closely.
It's just looking at Disney World.
Exactly.
So what do you think? That the amusement park was outside the infected zone?
Okay, listen. When a new pick of the day comes out, I look at it and go, oh, that's pretty cool, and click off.
He's right. I do the same thing.
I kind
A
of
couple
think
weeks
I do.
ago,
I
I
worked
just
I
forgot
forget
about
it.
pick of the
Like,
day. Two of these
hear
pick of the
anything
days
about
went
it.
over today.
Okay, I
never
completely
see it.
skipped like all of Skull Island in that case. Like I just did not pay attention until the end of that week.
I don't pay attention really unless it's like a series.
Wow, thanks, guys.
When I do like my every 3 hour
Devin,
for the 4
We work
hours,
hard and everything. Never mind then.
day, so.
Don't worry, Devin. I spent
we're
like 10
literally in the chat.
It's okay, we still love you. It's all good.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on.
So
Universe.
coinciding with the holiday, right?
Mhm.
This came up.
Halloween.
Yeah, that one.
Should we
It's the name of
spoilers?
new Riff Raff's new album.
We
Just by the
released
way.
a 2-part devblog special about Halloween and different spooky things that are happening in the game. This is the reason why most people have a spooky avatar in the overlay on this episode. So we got the first thing, right? The first thing up is these new boss monster designs for the Spooka or Spine Tingler, whichever one this is. The which lantern is this one, Devin?
You got that's the Jerk-o'-lantern.
What's the difference between it and the Jack-o'-lantern?
The name.
And the Grave Worm. So all the bosses, they look a bit different. Like the Grave Worm's just a
Can I
recolor
say
pretty much.
there's a Mickey Mouse head on the spook one?
Is there?
Little Mickey Mouse. Yeah, right on his belly.
Oh yeah.
It's a hidden Mickey.
It's one of our hidden Mickey.
The
20
normal
points.
one has one
Remember those
too.
fries?
There's Mickey Mouse on them.
So which one make the shells?
What?
Yes.
Those
I
are
get
the-
it. Don't worry.
Oh, I get it. Those were solos.
Solo shells.
It was the same model, same monster. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
But those aren't coming back ever.
Thank
No, they are. That's how you get them at 2. What are you talking about?
Have you ever played Fusion Fall?
Yeah.
I sure haven't.
So, alongside boss monsters, right? This monster, the baddie bloodsucker, you might remember.
Bloodbaddie,
It was,
bloodsucker.
it was a standard enemy in Eternal Vistas and Turtle Meadows, I'm pretty sure. But now, it's not. It's one of them bosses.
Gasp.
So it'll roam the graveyard, similar to how Don Doom and Bad Max roam their respective areas. And you'll have to fight it, and it'll be hard. You'll have to go with
Good.
friends, or else
What if,
you
what,
won't
what if
win.
you're level 36?
You
It probably won't be as hard.
It won't be as hard, yeah.
I love how the buildings in the background are actually to scale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They aren't tiny little mausoleums or actual buildings.
Yeah, that's definitely, yeah.
Yes, legacy, yep. And then, so
It's new and improved.
this new mini boss, right, will be firing off some. I don't really know how it works, Devin. Do you want to explain it?
Yeah, so Zubats are everywhere around him, and he shoots
Oh,
them.
That's one reason.
I'd imagine you're fighting him, and he's like, "Whoa, oh geez, I need to pull up my defenses." So he brings in a wall of bats, and you have to trudge through those to get back to him to continue fighting him.
Did the bats do damage to you, or are they?
I mean, they're probably like evil bats.
They're gonna bite you.
Like, oh geez, oh gosh.
Oh, I'm evil. Fight
But
me.
yeah, so if you remember from Heroes, best game of all time.
Shoutouts to heroes.
Never
the
played
baddie
it.
bloodsucker was huge
Yeah.
for whatever reason. So we're like, hey, if it's huge in Fusion of Heroes, let's make it huge in Legacy
Let's use heroes as our references.
instead of the original game we're copying.
The Zubat.
Yeah, Golbats, Zubats, Crobat.
So alongside some
Ooh,
spooky
bad.
monsters, we have some spooky items.
Ooh.
Now, Devin, I think you might have to go through these because I don't know too much
Okay,
about them.
I'll go through them left to right. So obviously, probably my favorite one is the Grimm's Cloak thing.
These names aren't 100% official yet, by the way.
Yeah, it's whatever.
That's my character. It's the hair and everything. And then-
Sure, yeah. And then in the middle left there is the blue Executioner hat. He was an Executioner for Halloween. Blue was. Then you have the Jack-o'-lantern head, obviously. Boogeyman head. Partar, shoutouts to Tech the Noob. And far right is the Abracadaver hand.
From my show.
From Powerpuff Girls.
From my show.
Yeah.
It's really obscure.
It's a melee weapon.
It's a melee weapon.
You hit people with the arm.
Did anyone actually use melee weapons?
I did.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Well, they'll be good
I always
now,
had
so
I always had one melee weapon and one.
What about the bazookas?
No.
No,
I did.
never.
Well, not against monsters, but to
Hey
annoy
guys,
people.
use the grenades.
Yeah,
I
these are,
use that stuff to annoy people, not really to fight.
So yeah,
Just,
just to clarify, right, Devin? These aren't Halloween exclusive items, right? They're just items.
Right. These are some items you might find when you kill the big guy,
Ooh.
Betty Badman.
Daddy Buzz.
So, question.
Betty,
Yeah.
the Flintstone Betty.
Is it set with the Grim Reaper outfit? Is it set up where you have to get the hat and the shirt and the pants? Or is this a new thing where you can get single
Here's
form
a-
outfit?
Let me briefly go over that as best I can without spoiling a thing. It's one item that you will probably put on your shirt slot, and you can maybe decide if you want, to put up the hood or not.
Ooh. That's cool. So you can like wear the cloak, but have like a different hat item on
Yeah.
the hood.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
it's just a shirt item.
It's just one item though.
Yeah, it's just a single item.
So
And
it's
it's,
like a switch for hats.
I just want to say that it's kind of silly the way when he runs because of the way the cloak is, but it all works out. It all works.
Nice.
So he's not wearing
I still
any
haven't
pants.
seen what happens when you run with the cloak on.
It looks like in the show when like Grimm's like running for his life and he like his cloak turns into legs. It looks a lot like that.
Oh,
It's really silly.
That's
cool.
entertaining.
And then finally, for part one, this is making me laugh now, Devin, because of what Vert just drew. But fusion spawns now are pumpkins for Halloween.
No,
Surprise.
No, they're just
Forever.
Can we make them turkeys for Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving. Put the Christmas event during Christmas.
Like
And they're gonna be
realistic
ornaments
turkeys.
for Christmas.
So you guys gotta
They're gonna
back
be
me up here, right?
ornaments.
Not people who aren't Devin. I think, right, that this would be cooler, the pumpkins, if they were like enemies somewhere. But Devin's like, no, they're Halloween
They're
exclusive.
exclusive to Halloween.
I agree with Devin.
Yeah, I like
It's
them
not
better for
cool if they're
Halloween.
just like, oh, they're over there, and then we
Not
reuse it.
special if they're
Yeah.
like over else
Oh, I
somewhere.
guess I'm okay.
Like you'll only see them if you play during Halloween.
There's a crushed Frizzy's
if there was
Just-
like
You
a
have to participate.
reason for them to be somewhere else, like a good reason, I could see it.
In the pumpkin patch from Charlie Brown.
Yeah, the Great Pumpkin, Chucky
It's the
Black.
great pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
It's the Great Menorah, Chucky Black.
Yes, pumpkins.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm just gonna go sit over here now.
Bye.
Work on your
Welcome back to D&D.
I'm here still. So part 2 was not posted by Dogon, surprisingly. It was posted by
Good
One and
hack.
only.
Dracula.
Drag.
We have an account for him, and he's a game master. I don't know how he earned that one.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
a dummy and you ugly.
That's
Don't know
his
who
check.
decided that.
Who wants to read it? Someone read it. It's really great.
I'm not reading the whole thing. No.
Read
Okay, listen up, dummies. Dracula knows why you came here. That's right, y'all want
Great
some of that
impression.
scrape and lick action from the best. That's all I'm reading. I
That's
don't
all.
care
That's all
now.
good. So Dracula.
That's all you need.
That's
I
all.
I was going to impersonate him,
Third.
but then I decided against it because
took it a
it's
different
going on the
direction.
internet.
So here's Dracula's model, right? What do you guys think about Dracula's model? Not you, Devin.
Okay.
It looks the same, but it looks cool.
He looks like he's ready for a nap.
That's because it
To
is
be
the
honest.
same, Austin.
I just want to point out. This picture, you might notice it's a little different. It doesn't have the little legacy thing in the bottom right. It's because this is not our work. It's not ours.
Because Devin did not touch
You
it at all.
stole.
I didn't touch it
Yeah,
at
we
all.
can tell from that leg. That
Thanks.
grayed out leg. Great work.
No, it's an art thing. Midori Fu drew that on purpose.
So, you know what Devin did draw though? The nano. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Devin didn't draw it.
I illustrated it.
You illustrated it.
I drew.
So Dracula's a nano. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I see.
He's a blasty type.
He's a blasting nano.
Blasty type.
He thinks.
That means he's We
You
just
wanna know
smacked
why-
out those
you wanna know
cosmic
why he's a
dummies.
blasty type? Because he has a reddish looking cape.
He thinks
Yeah.
stupid rock paper scissors is for baby dummies.
That's us. We're the baby dummies. Yeah.
We are.
I am baby dummy.
Aside from the obvious scrape and lick power, right? What do you think?
Which will be a damage.
Not a leech, as it should be. But what other powers do you think Dracula here will have?
Maybe he'll have a power that involves grooving.
Dancing, yeah, getting in the groove.
But let's see what
Makes you dance.
What would it do?
What
Sleep?
power could be like?
It makes you dance.
Could it be like health or like recall or something?
It stuns. It's gonna stun.
Oh yeah, he grew him into submission.
Like time explosion when you get Dracula as an assist and he stuns the enemy.
Oh.
Maybe he blasts his opponent.
Blast.
Right.
That's how it works.
So we have
Solid.
confirmed that Dracula is not only blastons but secondary as well. So
Mhm.
he's not required to get until you feel like you want him on your team. So how do you guys think? Well, obviously you'll know how you get him because in the next part of this devlog it tells you where the fusion is. But
Oh, it does? What?
yeah.
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 What do
Do
you
you
guys
even
think?
read this?
What do you guys think or will happen that will cause you to have to go get the Dracula nano?
I think it'll be a
I'll need
mission.
a reason to. I just do it.
Now, you remember back then one groovy fusion? Yeah, that's I actually don't think that's
You don't?
I don't think that's like a nano mission because he said he don't got no rhythm. So why would he be one groovy fusion if he's not groovy?
What about the Groovies fusion? Part 1 of 2. 3. 4.
That's gonna be about Disco Dancer, the fusion,
Yeah.
and
He's just a big disco ball.
uh-huh.
The dirty bubble.
Fusion Disco Hominid.
Fusion hominid.
And yeah, then you're gonna go up to him and just smack him.
Solid.
So obviously, right?
Hey,
If you
Devin,
have-
we're the fangs.
If you have a fusion, or if you have a nano, you need a fusion to go with it. So Fusion Dracula's looking nice and suave.
He's awesome.
He doesn't look like normal Dracula, like a recolor, which is nice. That's cool.
I think that's amazing.
He's got his
I think it looks
cool.
really nice.
He's got his cool collar. He's got his slicked back hair that's no longer an afro somehow. He's got that spiky goatee, shoulders. Ha.
Got
And
that
he looks
spiky
like
mustache.
real Dracula instead of like Billy
Yeah.
Murray Dracula.
It's like when Lord Fuse, he was making Fusion Dracula, he's like, what is this supposed to be? So he googled Dracula, and then some images popped up. And so he's like, oh, I'll fix this real quick. And that's how it works.
So as it says in the thing, Fusion Dracula's hanging out in Eternal the boneyard. Meadows, the boneyard.
Eternal boneyard.
He's hanging out in the Eternal boneyard.
The bone
zone. And he's just gonna be chilling there for, yeah. And then you gotta stop him obviously.
Can we please guarantee an animation of where he's just doing what he does in the little sketch in the upper right corner where he's just like rah.
Rawr.
Rah.
RAR XD.
That's his fusion art.
He just kind of stalks around and every now and then he's like rah.
Some nice fusion art, yeah.
Bleh!
So not only are fusions a bit different in color, right? Or not color. They will be different in color. I'm gonna bring that up next. But not only are they a bit different in appearance, that's what I was gonna say, is that they have different eyes now.
Yes.
They're actually red.
And different fusion textures.
They have accurate eyes.
Devin, talk to the people about that.
Right. So if you look at the art, and you compare it, like say the loading screen art, you see all those fusions, and they're like, ooh, they're green with bright red eyes. And you look in game, and you encounter a fusion in the old game, that is. The old game had these big, glowy, semi-transparent orange eyes that kind of hung off the face, and they're weird. So we were like, let's fix that to make it look like more of the art. And sure enough, that's how all fusions are gonna be.
That's just Fusion Father, right?
That's old. Don't worry about that.
Oh man.
So, also, what about the fusion texture, Devin?
Oh yeah, and the old one was like, it was like cloudy. So we're like, no, fusion matter glows and it's goopy. So we've made it like obviously bright. It's a lot. It's got a nice toon outline now. So it's got that black outline. You
It
know.
actually looks radioactive now.
Yeah. This is glowy green, spooky, scary
It's pretty cool.
Skeletons.
skeleton.
So I know Ray has probably wanted to talk about this one. This
Yep.
next part. Because it's Dracula talking about all the jobs he wants you to do.
A job.
And the
Oh,
first one,
boy.
the first one is that Blue up in City Point thinks it's funny to play jokes on him, and he won't let him play with his game console.
Game console. I wonder who that could be.
Ray, what do you think?
I think it's BMO.
BMO!
Why would Blue like have ownership of BMO?
Because Blue
That's
Your
weird.
pals.
wants what he wants. So he
That's
just like
weird.
went over to Finn and Jake's house and was
That
like, you know, I want this. He picked it up and brought it back.
I think BMO just wanted to go to Disney World, and Blue was like, yo, game console, and just kind of like won't let BMO
BMO
go.
was talking to football, right? And they're like, hey, let's go to Disney World. And they went to Disney World.
I missed it all. What?
Oh,
Ray, say it again.
So Blue, right? He goes to Finn and Jake's house, right?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, what's this?
Wherever that is.
I like it. Give me it. And then he just runs back to City Point like an instant.
Okay.
He
It's
teleports
BMO,
back.
BMO.
Blue does have transportation powers.
He's flashed, zoomed over, right?
Zang.
Whoosh, whip crack. Anyway, then he has BMO, right? And then that's how it works. BMO's there.
He
Then-
steals-
Okay.
And then
So he
plays
steals
pro-
a guy.
And
They're
then he
both
plays
blue.
pro,
I'm pretty sure that
pro
was like-
football.
They're both blue, so they hang out.
Exactly.
That's been illegal for like
Devin.
almost 100 years.
They play pro football.
Football? Granddad.
Flintstones.
Oh.
There's some
They sat on
other.
the board.
It's an interesting theory.
This is a good theory, but there's also some. Dracula mentions how a kid with a hair disorder is over at the nuclear plant.
Dookie!
Probably Dookie.
James Isaac Neutron, as seen in my other video. But yeah, so there's a kid with a hair disorder. But
Yep.
hey Devin,
Huh?
do you want to play Buy the Dog a Cheeseburger?
My doggy's sixth sense tells me this isn't good.
Maybe you could help me out.
I think I get where this is going, or what this is.
Roro Racky.
So the last thing, not really news, but like, there's just Fusion Grim and Fusion Dracula doing that same thing that they did in that one episode of Bloody Mary.
Doing the dance.
Doing the dance.
Oh,
it's
you
great.
missed a very, very important part.
Put the gif in there.
We missed a very important part. What?
That jerk Blue up in City Point.
Up doesn't
No,
matter.
It doesn't.
No,
That's
it
just
does.
like something
I'm
you
calling
say.
it. I am making a video on my theory right after this.
Okay.
Hey, at least you'll upload some quality content for one.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh. What?
I don't want to update. I don't want to upload no pick today videos, right?
What are you, Dracula?
You also forgot about the ugly kid in the cul-de-sac. Type
You-
Dracula.
Wonder who that is.
Yeah,
Get
that's
rich.
Eddie!
Flapjack. Remember when Flapjack was this
Eddie's pretty
Paradox.
ugly. Like Eddie's like
paradox?
Eddie got the
No,
short
it's
end of,
Chowder.
end of the stick. He's like a really ugly kid.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah.
him.
Oh well.
What about the glass of water?
That's not important. Aquafina, please sponsor me. Anyway,
Yeah.
No, he wants you to go to the aquarium.
Dracula's feeling thirsty.
unless do you guys have anything left to add about anything we talked about?
No.
Thanks, Devin.
Devin, you can leave now.
Well, if that's it, that'll be the end of episode 6 of the podcast.
Anyway,
So
thanks for watching D&D episode 3.
be sure to subscribe to Will Tilt.
DMP episode 1.
Prizzy has been my special guest. It's been fun.
Up
Stay
until
by, everybody.
bye.
Okay, first of all, shout outs to JT because he was here earlier.
Yeah.
XBC is dead, but
Yep.
he was here earlier.
Shout out to Laurel because Stevie said too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Laurel Ace for being a cool gal.
Shout out to Simple Flips. Don't forget them.
Shout out to Austin for being muted.
Shout out to Clone Clue.
Watch his Halloween video that he has on his channel. Link down below.
Don't
Buy my shirts.
Shout out to Will Mayhem for making Fusion Fall Retro.
Yeah, mine's
Shout
And the
out.
Kev man.
Shout out to Kevman95
Kevin was there.
for yelling at Womayhem until he works on retro. That's
Go
it.
to my channel, but not my second channel.
Okay, bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.